Hello everyone, good morning, good day. So how's everybody? I hope everyone's fine. So for today, our topic is about this trade that I took this morning during Asian session. And the pair that I traded is Australian dollar versus JPY. Okay, so to start, first, we'll check our economic calendar. So for today, Tuesday, so as you can see, we don't have any red folder news during Asian session. So now, after I check our economic calendar, I went to my chart. So by the way, please bear with me because I'm using my broker's chart and there is no replay mode in this chart. So just bear with me and imagine this, that for today, we still don't have this candle. So yesterday, it ended up somewhere here. So as you can see, for our bias, I went to my daily time frame. As you can see, from external, price went to our internal range liquidity and started to move up. So for today, my bias would still be bullish, where I expect price to continue going up and reach for our buy side liquidity. Okay, so I hope that's clear now. So now that we have our bias, I went down to my 1 hour time frame for my market structure and narrative. So now, as you can see, we are now in the 1 hour time frame. So I woke up around 5 a.m. and 5 a.m. is somewhere here. So as you can see, during that time, we have our point of interest. One is here. We have our 1 hour FVG and another one here. So these 2 points are the POIs for today. Now, since we are bullish, I'm expecting price to go down a little and mitigate either of these two before going up. Now, one thing I also noticed, since I was checking both the AJ and the New Zealand dollar, so I noticed that we have our SMT. Now, for those who don't know what SMT is, this is a divergence between two correlated pairs. So as you can see, for Australian dollar, we have this going up. I did not liquidate this point, but if you check the New Zealand dollar, it liquidated this swing low. Okay, so because of this, we can see that for bullish, Australian dollar would be the stronger pair compared to the New Zealand. So I chose Australian dollar for my trade today. Okay, so during this time, while waiting for price to reach our trading zone, which is the usual 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. So after I'm done with marking my chart, I went down to my entry time frame, which is the 5-minute chart. So as you can see, we are now in our 5-minute chart, and this is what it looks like earlier. Okay, so please bear with me. So just imagine that price was still somewhere around here when I woke up, around 5 a.m., then 6 a.m., and then around 6:30 a.m., price is going near our trading zone. So around this time, price mitigated our POI, which is this FVG. Now, when price mitigated this, I started to observe what price will do. What's the reaction? So first that I noticed is price went down and liquidated this. So now we have our lower time frame stop hunt. We also have our higher time frame mitigation, which is our POI. So now we have two conditions that are met. So after that, we reached our trading zone. So this is around 7:30 a.m. So around 7:30 a.m., price started to show that sign of bullish, because we have our big ass candle here, which is a displacement candle, and then it started to dance a little, then form more big ass candles. So now we have our breaker block formed here. We have our lower time frame stop hunt. We have our higher time frame mitigation of this FVG. At the same time, at around 7:50, price displaced through this breaker block, the yellow box. Okay, so after price displaced, we also have our FVG formed here, which is aligned to our breaker block. So after this candle closed, I pressed my buy limit order. Okay, so during this time, I was already ready with my buy limit, and all I waited for is the displacement through this breaker block. So after this candle closed, we displaced above breaker block. At the same time, we have our FVG, which is aligned. So that's the signal for me to go in. So I pressed my buy limit order. Now, after this, there's nothing for me to do anymore. Okay, I want to make it clear that once we press our buy limit order, all we have to do is watch and observe the price and let the price do its thing. We don't adjust our TP, we don't adjust our entry point, we don't adjust our stoppings. Okay? Let the price do its thing, because I am aware that before I pressed my buy button, I am aware that there are only two possibilities. It's either validation, which is 2R, or invalidation, which is negative 1R. Okay? I'm not scared because I followed my conditions. I'm not scared because I risked the right amount, which is 1R versus 2R. I did not over risk. I only risked 1% of my account for this trade. So no matter what happens, I am not scared. Okay? So the lesson for this video is that we stick to the plan, we follow our rules, we follow our risk to reward, and let the price do the rest. Okay, so now let's go back. So as you can see, after this, the next candle, so I was happy to see this, but then as expected, price made a retracement going down to our FVG, and it was so near going towards our stop loss. So I said to myself, okay, if the price will hit my SL. So that means it's invalidation. So I did not touch anything. I did not adjust or quit the trade because I am confident because I followed my rules. I have complete conditions. So I just let it go. And then after that, price started to move up and going towards our TP. So as you can see, after how many candles, we reached our take profit. Boom. So that's another win for us today. So I did not include, but yesterday I also had a good entry with complete conditions, followed everything. Unfortunately, the price did not tag us in. So it was a no trade yesterday. So it's okay. The price reached the target, but it did not went back to tap us. So it was a no trade for me yesterday. So for today, good thing price went up and tagged us in. So which resulted to this win. So as you can see, here it is. So I guess that's all for today. I just want to share this trade because this was a great trade. Although it went almost hit our SL, but still, I guess our FVG here is so strong that we pulled it up again. Okay, so always remember, follow your rules and conditions, your risk to reward, and of course, if we get into this situation where price is almost gonna hit our SL, be confident and just let price do its thing. Okay, so we trade, we know that we have this possibility of either winning 2R or losing 1R. So just be confident as long as you followed your conditions and you followed your risk to reward and your risk management. So that's all. Okay, so be consistent. So I guess that's all for today. So I hope you got something out of this video and I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching and please don't forget to subscribe and like my videos and please continue to support me. And this is me, AlfoxDayTrader. Until next time, adios.